Hi everyone, you all, this is CoinsKid. I'm just going to dive into Bitcoin. So right now Bitcoin is forming some kind of horizontal here on the 4-hourly time frame. You've got a key level of support, look, the 20 EMA on the 4-hour, and you're sort of creating this kind of horizontal that you're coming up into. You know, effectively it could be a rising wedge. If you fail to break this level of resistance just there and pop out, you could look at a little retracement just to come back down to where you formed the wedge. So you could be looking, you know, a little retracement back down to the 4-hourly 55 EMA of around about $49,000. okay, if you fail to break this high here of this sort of mini rising wedge that you're forming just there for Bitcoin, okay, which is a reversal pattern, by the way. So it's all about breaking resistance. I mean, you come up here and you start to break this resistance just here, you're looking at continuation to the upside, you start to roll, you're looking at a retest of support to the downside. So come to your charts, draw this trend line, okay, draw this little rising wedge in your charts, because you can see that this level of resistance that you're under right now is potentially changing. Do you see that? Because it's an ascending level of resistance. So you could come up, break the 51k high, but still roll and fall out of this rising sort of mini rising wedge on the 4-hourly time frame, and it'd be looking for a correction coming back down to where it formed it, and which would be a retest of the 4-hourly 55 EMA. And you can see it's what it does. Okay, it's what it does. Look, it comes up, comes down, comes up, comes down, comes up, comes down, comes up, comes down. Do you see that in waveforms? So it may potentially be looking for a retest of support just to get the break here for Bitcoin. But it's very close. I mean, when you break this level here and you start to come up and you do this and start to hold it and backtest it, you're looking at a beautiful break here for Bitcoin. You're looking at a fantastic breakout, and I think that, you know, you could be at a new all-time high by October here, providing you can hold this key level support, because you have got a impulsive wave which is forming just here. Okay, look. So your next impulsive wave target up is 53k. But it's all about breaking this high and maintaining that break. So at the minute you're just consolidating in this range at the moment. Like you're doing this. Up, down, up, down, up, down, potentially something like this until you break this high. Lose this support down here, you know, this low, like I said to you, you start to lose 46396. You will be looking at a retest of this white trend line, which currently sits at that, okay? So again, if you do start to roll over and you lose 36936, that offers you a little short op of around about 5.4% down to this level of support, where I would imagine you're going to get a level of support, you know, for Bitcoin, and that would be that low, and it would be a correction over here. But you know, you are looking good, you know. But I always give you support and resistance targets for Bitcoin on any project. I always say to you, if you lose that level of support, you've got a technical target to the downside. If you break that level of resistance, you've got a technical target to the upside. So again, full transparency, if you start to see Bitcoin come up and starts to hold this level of previous resistance and hold it as support, you will be looking at a 53,290 Bitcoin price tag. Okay, so again, that offers a beautiful little long op of around about 5.19%, and with that you're breaking out of a key level resistance right there for Bitcoin, and you're looking for continuation, and you're looking for that all-time high, you know, by October. So yeah, but I will remind you, we do dump sometimes in September. You know, the last 4 years we have had a bit of a dump for Bitcoin in September. Yeah, I think the minimal is around about 15%, isn't it? So I think here though, you know, we have had a retracement, haven't we? We're around about 8.15%. If we was to come down to this trend line, that would kind of line up with previous dumps. So do anticipate it's a game of support and resistance. Okay, you've got your support just there, lose that, you will be looking at this for Bitcoin. Break that, you will be looking at that for Bitcoin, and it really is that simple. So again, that's your support that you want to put some cheeky bids in, because obviously it's a previous swing low just there. Look, swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low, swing low, and if you lose it, you're looking at a retest of this swing low down there. Okay, and like I said to you, you know, that could get quite scary here, because you will be forming a left shoulder, a head, and potentially if you come up here and you fail to make a higher high, you could be looking at a right shoulder here for Bitcoin. You know, with that, if you start to lose this key level support right there, you could be looking at a monster correction coming back down to 37k down here, which again, I want to remind you, it does do this. This is what Bitcoin does. You know, it rolls over and then bounces, waveforms. Yeah, so it's not completely out the woods yet. That's what I mean. But to break this level of resistance, it's going to be golden. It's going to be absolutely golden, because I think between here and the, you know, the all-time high is clear skies basically. So yeah, it's support and resistance. Break resistance, look continuation. Lose support, you're looking for retests of support, you know, for continuation basically. It's that simple. Take care everyone, back to another update on Bitcoin. Stay healthy, stay strong. Bye bye.